Hey there, Book Bites family! Welcome back to our series on the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. In Part 1, we explored the first 3 habits: be proactive, begin with the end in mind, and put first things first. These habits helped us master personal effectiveness and take control of our lives. But here's the thing: success isn't just about you. It's about how you work with others, build relationships, and create something bigger than yourself. That's why today, in Part 2, we're diving into habits 4, 6, which are all about collaboration, communication, and achieving extraordinary results together. Ready to level up? Let's get started. Let's kick things off with habit 4, think win-win. Now, this habit is all about shifting your mindset. Instead of seeing life as a competition where one person wins and the other loses, think win-win teaches us to look for solutions where everyone benefits. It's not about being nice or giving in. It's about finding balance and creating mutual success. Let me tell you about Miguel, one of our listeners who shared his story with us. Miguel was crushing it at his sales job, consistently hitting his targets, but his co-workers started avoiding him. Why? Because he was so focused on his own success that he never shared his techniques or helped others. It was a classic win-lose situation. But after learning about Think Win-Win, Miguel decided to change his approach. He started mentoring new team members during lunch breaks, sharing tips, and even collaborating on big deals. Guess what happened? His whole team's performance improved, and Miguel got promoted to team leader because management saw how he lifted everyone up. That's the power of win-win thinking. Now let's make this personal. Think about a recent disagreement you had, maybe with a coworker, a friend, or even a family member. Did you approach it with a win-lose mindset, trying to win the argument? Or did you look for a solution that worked for both of you? Here's your challenge. The next time you're in a situation like this, pause and ask yourself, how can we both win here? Whether it's dividing chores at home or negotiating roles in a team project, thinking win-win builds trust and respect. All right, let's move on to habit 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. This one is a game changer for communication. Covey says most people listen with the intent to reply, not to understand. Think about it. How often do you catch yourself planning your response while someone else is talking? We've all been there. But when you truly listen, you build stronger connections and solve problems more effectively. Here's a story for you. Imagine your friend is venting about a tough day at work. You jump in with advice saying, "You should just quit." But instead of feeling supported, your friend gets frustrated because they didn't want advice. They just wanted to be heard. Sound familiar? That's why habit 5 is so important. It's about listening with empathy, not judgment. Let me share another example. One of our listeners, Priya, told us about a breakthrough she had with her teenage son. They were constantly arguing because she kept trying to fix his problems. After learning about this habit, Priya decided to just listen. No advice, no interruptions, just listening. And guess what? Her son started opening up more and their relationship improved almost overnight. Sometimes people don't need solutions. They just need to feel understood. Here's a quick exercise for you. The next time you're in a conversation, practice active listening. Focus on the other person's words, tone, and body language. Instead of jumping in with your opinion, try saying, "Tell me more about that," or "How did that make you feel?" You'll be amazed at how much deeper your relationships become when people feel truly heard. Finally, let's talk about habit 6. Synergize. This habit is all about teamwork and collaboration. Synergy happens when people bring their unique strengths together to create something amazing, something greater than the sum of its parts. Think of it like a band. Each musician plays a different instrument, but when they work together, they create beautiful music. Here's a relatable example. Imagine you're working on a group project at school. One person is great at design, another excels at research, and you're a strong presenter. By combining your talents, you create a presentation that's polished, informative, and engaging. That's synergy in action. Let me tell you about a real-life example from one of our listeners, Jake. Jake was leading a team at work, but they were struggling to meet deadlines because everyone was trying to do everything. After learning about synergy, Jake decided to play to his team's strengths. He assigned tasks based on what each person was best at. One handled data analysis, another focused on creative ideas, and Jake managed the overall strategy. The result? Not only did they meet their deadline, but their project was so successful that it got featured in their company's annual report. That's the magic of synergy. Here's your challenge. Find one opportunity this week to collaborate with someone who has complementary strengths. Maybe it's working on a project with a teammate, cooking dinner with a family member, or even brainstorming ideas with a friend. Synergy happens when you value teamwork over individual effort. So, let's recap. Habit 4, think win-win, teaches us to look for mutual success in every interaction. Habit 5, seek first to understand, then to be understood, helps us build stronger connections through empathetic listening. And Habit 6, Synergize, shows us how to achieve extraordinary results through collaboration. Together, these habits unlock the power of interdependence, helping us build stronger relationships and achieve more than we ever could alone. Now it's your turn. Which of these habits resonated with you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments or tag us on social media using #BookBitesChallenge. I'd love to hear how you're applying these habits in your life. In Part 3, we'll explore Habit 7, Sharpen the Saw, where we'll learn how to renew ourselves for sustained success. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. If you enjoyed this episode, hit that like button, subscribe to Book Bites for more life-changing tips, and comment below with your favorite habit from today's episode. Until next time, listen, learn, and grow, one book at a time. See you soon.